So I've passed up the use of my new Armani Scarabeo palette to use this today. It's the M by Michelle Phan Party Life palette. I just got it last night. If you guys follow me on like Instagram, I did put a picture up of it. I was just so excited to use it today because I swatched a few shades last night and they were just very pigmented and very beautiful. And like when I first like got the email, or I watched Michelle's video and then I went to the M website where you can order these, which I'll link down below if you're interested. I wasn't impressed by what I saw. Like the way that this looked on the website, just it wasn't like appealing, and like I wasn't like drawn or sucked into it, like as far as packaging and overall look wise, as like I am something like, I don't know, what's packaged like super, what am I a package sucker for? Like Giorgio Armani or what else, like the Guerlain or something like that, you know. It wasn't just, oh my god, look at that type thing. But I did go ahead and order one. I had like a couple in my cart, but I went down to one because I was like, what if the quality is just not there? So I just picked up one for now, and then I did get a free quad, which I'll get into that in a minute. But so I ended up just getting one palette to start out with. I was pleasantly surprised when I opened up the box. It was packaged lovely, all wrapped up beautifully with pink tissue paper and like super extra padding so like it wouldn't break and stuff. But when I actually got the palette, here, let me grab the packaging. This is the box that it came in. Like there's pictures of Michelle Phan on there, and looks like a couple of her buddies and stuff like that. It is quite large, as you can see, but white box right here, and then inside it come inside this plastic deal set in there, and then over the top of all the products was a little plastic piece here, which embossed in there is whether it's a cheek or eye or lip product in here. And then it comes with the Life palette, look 1, look 3, look 4 out on the town. Let's see here. Apply the names of the looks or create your own. So some stickers. I'm not exactly sure about what to do with that, but and then there's a full sheet of looks that you can use with each quadrant of the palette, which there are 4. And then I think now through the entire month of August is when, if you order a palette, you get a free like travel palette with the empty slots like so that you can pick up anything in here and put it in here for, you know, travel friendly stuff. So, and then also inside of this palette, we'll open it up here, are 2 applicators. This one here looks a little strange, but this here is actually what you stick in this little hole here to pry the shadows out, which I think is very handy. And then I was thinking about it, I was like, well, what if I like wanted to, you know, mix it up or something like that and put it in the palette to go? You know, I don't want to mess up where each one belongs. And I was like, hey, I wonder if it's written on the back what they are. So it is. So this one says dance floor on the back of this shadow here. So I'll know where those go, because on the back of here it lists in a little diagram each shade and where they go in each quadrant. So if I were to get a couple more palettes or something like that and want to really switch it up, I can always refer back to the diagram right here, and then the underneath the pan there is the shade name, so I won't get like, you know, confused as to where things go or have to remember or anything like that. So I thought that was really a good idea. Anyway, the other applicator that comes in there is a little double-ended brush. One has got an angle on there, and the other got a little shader brush. Now these are synthetic. They are very, very soft, totally usable for on the go type of a situation. Like if I had to, I could do my whole eye look with this, you know, little brush or whatever. I could also do my brows with this. I just wipe it off on a towel when I switch colors. But these are the 2 applicators that come in the palette. Now with each quadrant, which there are 4 in each palette here, there is a blush with each one, so there's 4 blushes. There are 2 lip gloss or lip lèvre, I think they're called. Let me see here. Lip or lèvre, which is lip product. I believe one is a glossy and one is a more pigmented shade. I haven't, I'm wearing this one right here, which you can see in the tutorial part of the video towards the end, but with each quadrant comes 2 lip products. And then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eyeshadows that come with each quadrant. So what's 6 times 4? 24? 24 eyeshadows, 4 blushes, and 8 lip products. I'm wearing this whole palette on my face today. I got this pink on for blush, this shadow, that shadow, which you guys can see in the tutorial part if you're interested in the eye look. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful products. I love the blush. I think it's beautifully pigmented. It went on the skin lovely. It's got a satin sheen. This one here's got, it's got a matte, the base of it is matte, but there is really, really fine itty bitty silver glitter in it. This one is a pretty coral shade. Let's swatch this and this one. So those are those two right there. Oop. They look like that. So I'm not going to swatch like the whole thing, otherwise we could be here all day. But I will say that after I applied them, which you'll see kind of like first impression type deal towards the end of this video, very, very pleasantly surprised with the quality. It's beautiful. And like when I use an eyeshadow, ever since I started getting my Tom Ford shadows, like anything other eye products, I kind of hold them to that standard, I guess. You know, I always compare things to Tom Ford. How was it compared to this? Ease of use, pigmentation, you know, blendability, all of that stuff. There I have really, you know, great eyeshadows and stuff like that that I can work with and make look pretty looks and stuff like that, but nothing is as easy for me to use as a Tom Ford eyeshadow. They're just really effortless for me. This borders that quality to me. Like, I used 4 eyeshadows on the look. I didn't have absolutely any fall down on my face at all. And this one here is fairly chunky, so if you're gonna have because it's got some glitter in it, if you're gonna have some fall down, that would be a shade you had fall down on, and I packed that on my eyelid. No fall down. Of course, as always, no matter what eyeshadow I'm using, I always tap off the excess, so because to help avoid fall down if there's gonna be any. But and I do that with every shadow or any eyeshadow look that I ever do, because like, why risk it? Like when I finished filming the tutorial part, like I got real up close to the mirror, because you know you have to kind of stand back to film and apply or whatever. It can get a little difficult, but after I was done filming that, I was just like, beautiful, 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 like a big freak, right? Okay, beautiful, beautiful, looking at the eyeshadow in the mirror, which there's a mirror right behind me, but yeah, I was very pleasantly surprised. And then also packaging, on the packaging spectrum here, it's really heavy duty acrylic packaging. It's not like chintzy cheap plastic, which kind of is the way that it looks on the website. Like, the website pictures and stuff doesn't do it justice until you get it in your hands. It's really highly quality made, and so is the palette that comes along with it. I believe you can maybe use the stickers to put on the back of here if you're creating a look to carry around or something like that. Personally, I'm not going to do that, because if I use it, I'm going to probably switch it out a lot. But really nice. Let me swatch some of these eyeshadows for you guys. I'll swatch some of the ones that I didn't use on the eye look. Like this blue one, this pink one. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do this brown one. So yeah, there are some of the shades I picked there. Let's try to close this up here. Go like this. So there you have that. There are 4 shades that I just randomly swatched. They're beautiful. I can't find a negative thing about it other than the fact that this is large, but it is made up for with the addition of this. Like I said, you order 1 palette, you get one of these free with it. So everything about it is travel friendly with that. You can pick out your favorite products or shades or whatever and put them in that palette. The shades are on the back of the pan and the diagram on here, so like if you want to switch them out and stuff, you're not going to mess up the ordeal, which I mean, that ain't no big deal or whatever if you want to go by the look card and stuff like that, but it's handy, you know? So that's kind of like my first impressions of this. I'm going to try to get up close here and show you guys how these look real up close. Right there. I just think that they're so pretty. Like, this is the more chunky shade right here, which kind of picked up a lot of product, but still, when I tapped off my brush, I didn't have no fallout on my face. But it's really gorgeous, you guys. Like, totally. This is the lip shade that I used right there. I know that when I read some of the comments underneath the video that she put up on YouTube stating the release of these products, there was like a lot of negativity to it as the price point, which it's $75 for this. Which to me, now that I've used it and the quality and how it looks and how it performed, absolutely worth it. I mean, seriously, I have keep referring to the Armani palette because I just got that Armani Scarabeo palette. it was $88. Yeah, I need my head examined. 3 eyeshadows, 1 blusher in it. This has got 4 blushers, 24 eyeshadows, and 8 lip glosses in it. I think I've been watching Michelle Phan. She's one of the, her and Lauren Luke are like the first people I started watching on YouTube in Lollipop 24, 26, I think, which I miss her videos, but I've been watching her forever on YouTube, and the quality of her videos has always been good, and the girl worked her hind end off, man. She, you know, she did a good job at doing the videos and stuff, and she's like, you know, big and famous. Man, all the power to her. I think that's a great thing. She didn't fall short on these palettes and the quality. So if you're interested in the look that I created with it and how they performed like first time use, which that's the first time I used them. I did swatch them last night and was like, just keep on watching and we'll get into that. So pardon the hair, fresh out of the shower. I'm just going to show you guys what is up with the blush here. I'm going to take this one right here, which is a pink shade. I don't know if it's got a name or not. Let me see. It's called Pink Soiree. So I'm going to take this pink blush right here on my Bobbi Brown blush brush. See how she rolls. Pretty. Okay, yeah, that's really pretty. So the blush is really, really pretty. I love pink blush anyway. So it's pigmented and it looks, I think it looks pretty good. I'm going to finish off the rest of my entire face with this Ethereal light powder from Hourglass. So that Hourglass kind of toned down the blush quite a bit because I think I put on a bit too much because it is a really pigmented blush and it's kind of got a little bit of a glow to it. So now I'm going to do some eye stuff. I'm going to prime my eyelids with this Super BB All-in-One Beauty Balm Concealer. It's got SPF of, let's see, it's got an SPF of 30 in it, so I don't, you know how I'm with SPF. I just like to use that on my eyelids because there's SPF on my eyelids. And it also works as a really good eyeshadow primer, so I'm just going to take some of this, put it up here. Blend it in with my ring finger all the way from underneath my eyebrow to my lash line. Now I'm gonna take, I think, this gold color right here, which would be called Copper Groove or Confetti. It's called Confetti, yeah. Okay, this one here called Confetti on just a flat shader brush. This is a Ray Morse one if you're wondering. And I'm going to pack this color on my eyelid. Oh wow. So that's first swipe. Cool. Put a little bit more on there. Now I'm going to take this shade up in the corner right here, which is called Twinkle and Glimmer, and this on a fluffy brush here, Deluxe Precision Shader by Ray Morse. I'm just going to put this right underneath my eyebrow as a highlight. I always like to put my highlight on here and kind of bring it down a ways because it'll help blend out my my like crease blending type color. So that's what that looks like. Pretty. No fall down on either shade, but you know, like I said, I did tap off excess, which that gold shade did kick up some excess. So now for the crease, I'm going to take this color right here, which is called Mink Coat. On this, this is a Sephora brush that I just got at my JCPenney Sephora for like $8. They're on sale, so I'm really been liking it anyway. I'm just going to pick up that shade there, right here. Tap off excess on there, and I'm going to stick this into my crease. Wow, a little bit of that a little bit of that goes a long ways, hey. Check for fall down. No fall down, radical, loving it. Now on a little angled elf brush, I'm going to pick up that same shade and I'm going to form my outer angle that I like to use as a guide for eyeliner in that real sharp cat eye shape. go right about there. Blend it inwards. Geez, you guys, I only stuck my brush in that shade one time. That was enough to finish that sucker off. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So once we have a shape looking like that, quite similar on both eyes, I'm going to pick up another color here, but I just want to say the 3 shades that I have used, you know, although I do tap off excess off my brush no matter what eyeshadow I'm using, there's absolutely no fall down on my face at all. I haven't had to bring the brush underneath my eye yet. Like, I don't know, this could be a little bit of a thing we got going on here. Anyway, I'm going to pick up, let's pick up this color right here. This one here, which is called Poppin' Bottles. Keep in mind, this is the party palette. Of course I would get the party palette, right? Or Party Life, yeah, it's called Party Life. But anyway, we're gonna pick up Poppin' Bottles on this Zoeva 227 brush, which is like my absolute favorite blending brush in the universe. We're just gonna pick some of that off, tap it off, and we're going to put that, we're gonna use that as our transition color right along that the line of that dark shade that we used, and bring it all the way across like that. Oh goodness, that's pretty. So there is the eyeshadow done. Sorry about the glare on my lights right here. It is filled in right there. Oh my goodness, I don't mean to say this, but you guys know how I compare like every eyeshadow that I have to something like Tom Ford. As far as ease of use is concerned, the ease of use for this was as easy to use for me as my Tom Ford. Like, it's kind of effortless type of deal. I don't have any fall down on my face, like, at all. Usually there's, even with some of my Tom Ford, like the chunkier glittery shades, I'll get just a teeny bit, although those are my favorite eyeshadows in the world. There's like none with this. I didn't use my like cleanup brush at all. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna finish up my eye stuff and I'll be right back. So let's try out the lip products in the palette. I'm gonna put on this lip liner first. It's the Makeup Forever 15C lip liner, Aqua lip. I'm just gonna line my lips and I'm gonna fill them in about 1/3 of the way. And then I kind of just mushed them together like that after that. I'm going to take this color right here, which is called Fuchsia Affair. And I'm just going to take a lip brush. This is a Ray Morris number 19. And we're going to pick up some of this here and put this on my lips. So it does have some pigmentation to it. It borders, I think, on the lines of a really pigmented gloss is what it's looking like to me. Which I've swatched some of the other ones. I didn't swatch that particular one, but I swatched like this berry one here, which has really good pigmentation. See? Oh! Very good. So some of them are like lipsticks and some of them are like glosses. So there's the lips. It doesn't feel like a gloss on. It actually feels more like a glossy lipstick. It does not feel like a gloss to me. Like that sticky, more goopier texture. It's more like a lipstick gloss. Does that make sense? So there's a look that I came up with using the M by Michelle Phan Party Life palette. I hope that you guys enjoyed this like first impressions and the look that I did with it. Sure, feel free to leave a comment or anything like that down below, and don't forget to wear sunscreen. I'm gonna go order a couple more of these and I'll see you guys later. Bye.